broken relationship, God can restore what is broken. Welcome back again to our morning devotional. Right now we are standing at the top of this house, and I hope and I pray that wherever you are today, you are experiencing God's love, peace, and guidance. Thank you for taking a few minutes to joining me for this video. So this message is very personal because it's speak to something that almost every person experience at the same point in life. Broken relationship. Ouch. Now, let's dive in. Have you ever been hurt by someone you trusted? Have you ever cried because a friend turns against you? Have you ever experienced misunderstandings in your family? Maybe someone you love walk away without saying goodbye. Maybe someone betrayed your trust, spread false stories about you, or disappointed you deeply. The truth is, the broken relationships are part of our living in this sinful world. I do not know if you agree with that. They happen between husbands and wives, parents and children, brothers and sisters, classmates, even inside our church member, and even our close friends. Sometimes, the deepest wounds are not caused by stranger, but by the people we love the most. Are you agree? Perhaps today, your heart still carries pain from something that happens years ago. Maybe every time you remember that person, you feel anger, sadness, or disappointment. If that describes you, I would like to know you that you are not alone. You are not alone. More importantly is, God knows your pain. How can I say that God knows your pain? According to the book of Psalms chapter 34 verse 18 simply says there, the Lord is near to the brokenhearted and save those who are crushed in spirit. It's a wonderful promise, right? God never ignores a broken heart. He sees every tears. He hears every silent prayer. He understands every pain that no one else can see. Today, we will learn from one of the great stories of the Bible. Forgiveness and restoration. You know who is that? It's Joseph. Some of you, some of us, we know already about the story of Joseph. But to those people that did not already know about the story of Joseph, I would like to tell you. Joseph was the one, the son of Jacob. The Bible tells us that Jacob loved Joseph very much. He loved even him, and he gave a beautiful coat for many colors. Instead of bringing joy to their family, this special attention created jealousy among Joseph's brothers. Their jealousy became hatred. Their hatred became bitterness. Their bitterness became plan to destroy their own brother. One day, Joseph's father sent him to check on his brothers while they were taking care of the sheep. As Joseph approached, his brothers saw him from a distance. Instead of welcoming him, they began talking about killing him. Imagine that. These were not enemies. These were his own brother. Finally, they threw Joseph into the pit. Later, they sold him to the traders who took him to the Egypt as a slave. Can you imagine Joseph's feelings? Put yourself into Joseph. How could you experience? How could you feel that happened? He must have cried. He must have wondered why his brother hated him. Brothers and sisters, friends, commissionary. He probably prayed, Lord, why is this happened to me? Many of us ask the same question when relationships are broken. Why did they betray me? Why did they lie about me? Why did they leave me? Sometimes we never receive the answer we want. But even when we don't understand God's plan, we can trust God's heart. Although Joseph lost his family, he never lost his faith. As a slave in Egypt, Joseph worked faithfully because he knew God was with him. Later, he was falsely accused by Potiphar's wife and thrown into a prison for crime he never committed. Imagine that. First, betrayed, then sold, then false accused. Then in prison, most people would have become wicked. Most people would have blamed God, but Joseph continued trusting God. Years later, God changed everything through his wisdom and power. God raised Joseph from prison to become a governor of Egypt, second only to Pharaoh. What people meant for evil, God turned into something good. Then a great famine comes upon the land. Food becomes scarce. Joseph's brothers traveled to Egypt because they heard there was a grain available there. When they stood before the governor, they did not recognize him. But Joseph immediately recognized them. Now, Joseph had a power. He could have punished them. He could have taken revenge.
He could have made them suffer just as he had suffered. But Joseph chose something greater than revenge. He chose the forgiveness. When Joseph finally revealed who he was, his brothers were terrified. They expected punishment. Instead, Joseph embraced them with tears. He forgave them. According to Genesis chapter 50 verse 20, beautiful says, "But as for you, you meant evil against me, but God means it for good, in order to bring it about as it is this day, to save many people alive." So, what an incredible statement of Joseph. Joseph did not deny that they had done evil. He did not pretend the pain never happened. Instead, he recognized that God's purpose was greater than human cruelty. Joseph understood that while people may hurt us, God is still working behind scenes. Sometimes, God allows painful reason to prepare us for a greeting or a greater blessings. Sometimes, our greater ministry grows out of our deepest wounds. Joseph's story teaches us that forgiveness is not a weakness. Forgiveness is a strength. It is trusting God to be a judge while we choose to obey Him. My friends, Commissionary, maybe today you are carrying pain because someone hurt you. Perhaps you are waiting for an apology that never comes. Perhaps your family is divided. Perhaps a friend has ended. Remember the story of Joseph. If God could transform Joseph's greatest pain into one of the greatest testimonies in the Bible, He can also transform your story, our story, my story. Yeah. Your broken relationship does not have to be the end of your testimony. With God, brokenness can become healing, pain can become purpose, tears can become joy, and what seems impossible today can become tomorrow's miracles. That is the kind of God we serve, a God who restores, heals, forgiveness, and give hope to those who trust in Him. And this is Erwin Bainosa. Hope you enjoy and bless. Morning. This is my prayer. Remember the story of Joseph, the story of forgiveness. Shalom. Maranatha.